everybody, welcome to a new adventure, and Scott and I are working on a new permission today. If you look over here, this is where we were last time when me and him started working out on the other side of these trees. I got permission from a friend of mine that actually owns this house right here. He's an eye doctor, and we're gonna hunt this whole backyard. This is all his, and this is right on the square, so hopefully we'll be able to pull out something good. We're gonna go check with Scott. I just got here, he's been here about 30 minutes, and we'll see if he's got anything good. Well, we're back over here with Scott now. I'm just checking in with him. He says he hasn't really got too much of anything good yet, but it's a lot of ground to cover. So he's got a 1819 signal here on the Equinox. We'll let him do a live dig, and maybe he'll pull him out a Indian head penny. Is it in the plug?
No, I think it's in the hole still.
Did the signal drop off?
No, it's there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, some sort of trim piece, maybe off an old car or something.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, junk.
We'll get something good for the day's over with, though. All right, guys, Scott's found something he says is really cool. Let's take a look at it here. What is that?
See that dragon head?
Wait, is that like a... You sure that's not a snake? You know how some of them old snake buckles and stuff have that face shape that swallow the other tails?
Well, I don't know, but it's swallowing something.
Yeah. And that's interesting. We're gonna have to get a picture of that and send that out.
I don't have a brush on me, but it looks like it's got some ornate on the inside here too.
Yeah, we'll clean it up here in a little bit and get some pictures out. Maybe we can get an identification. We'll get back with you guys on this here in a little bit.
I don't see any writing or anything on
Very cool.
That's wicked cool.
Right. Hey guys, got a little bit of a mystery item here. I think that's pretty interesting. I've been digging some old shotgun head stamps and stuff since Scott found the dragon piece, but figured I'd show this. I don't really recognize it. If you guys do, let me know. Scott's got something interesting here. What does it say?
It says Georgia Bankers Association, Macon, 1913.
Oh wow, that's really cool, dude.
Yeah.
I told Scott this was going to be his day, and look at him digging up. Can I see it real quick?
Yeah. That's really cool.
It's really cool, man. Update on this house, guys. This the owner came out and talked to us. He's a friend of mine. The tax record said 1920s, but he said 1865. It was one level and then turned into a multi-level turn of the century, and he said that it was sold in the 20s. So I guess that's where that's coming from. That builds hope for this site, definitely, and we're pulling out some really cool stuff. I haven't been filming a lot of mine. I'm pulling out a lot of, you know, just like chunks of lead and stuff. I don't know if it's camp lead or what, but right on the square where all the soldiers camped from the Union Army. So we're gonna keep at it, and hopefully we'll keep getting something good. Mr. Scott over there tearing it up today. Well, I'm kind of digging everything here since the house is so old. And this is, I've been digging a lot of this old melted lead. So that one's a little bit different. It's way more smooth than the other ones, but that's an example of what I was talking about a minute ago. Here's Scott again with another interesting find. We're trying to figure out what it is. Neither one of us have our toothbrush on them. I think mine's in the car.
I see a 1916 looks like date on there, and then over here
1840 something.
at the tip of my thumb here, it looks like 1842 or 1847. It's got an eagle up here.
We can't read everything because the words are still a little crusted up around the bottom to really identify it, but we'll get an ID on it. And does the back have anything? No?
No, it's smooth on the back.
Yeah, we will get you guys an idea.
It's got
on
like
it
an
soon.
eye with some rays coming down.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's really cool. I think that says Atlanta there, 1916. That's cool. I like it.
Just wanted to show you this cool little piece of brass I just found. I think that's neat. It was folded up in the hole. I unfolded it and saw the little seashell looking design. Not sure what it would have went to, but that's probably, you know, 1920s style stuff there. I just got a good 1819 signal right here and called Scott over. It's been a minute since I've dug one, but I always love digging these. I'm trying to get a date off of it. It's an Indian head penny. You can clean it up a little bit later.
Yeah.
It
looks like 1890 maybe.
Let's see. Sorry guys. Yeah, I think 1890. Flip it over. Oh yeah.
Sweet.
And there are so many birds out here. Let me zoom in. Holy smokes. They keep threatening to fly over our heads. I'm like, please don't. They're all in the trees. Everywhere. It's that movie coming to life. Holy smokes. Wow. Alrighty guys, Scott is going to go ahead and depart for the day. He's getting pretty tired. He worked overnight last night.
Yeah.
But we're going to look at what he's got for the day. He got that, some kind of a, I don't know, like in the Victorian era you saw they had like the duck style buckles and they had snake style buckles where they were kind of eating
Like some
themselves.
sort of serpent or whatever.
We're still working on that, as well as this. Really cool. It's got a maker's mark on the back, but we can't really identify it yet. Got a few modern chains, and he's got this really cool buckle here. It's upside down, but you saw it earlier. It's Georgia Bankers Association, and just some other odds and ends. But he had an awesome day. He's ready to get home and research now.
Yeah, I want to get them cleaned up. So it's been a while since I found some cool relics, though.
Well, I think it's going to keep producing, and I think this is going to be a great year for us. So
I hope so.
I'm going to get back to it here in a minute. Probably got a couple of hours, 2 or 3 hours left in me, and then we'll do the wrap up at the end. But I wanted to catch Scott before he left. Say bye, Scott.
Bye, Scott.
And check this out. I'm working around this old magnolia tree. I think it's actually just a group of magnolias, but figured there'd be something good around it. And check this out. Got part of an old harmonica reed here. I always enjoy digging these things. Very personal. Somebody played music on these back in the day. I find that really cool. Guys, check it out. Got me another one. Right, if you see this old magnolia tree right here, worked my way back up this way, took Scott to his car, and then I'm hunting beside it on my way back. Check it out. It's my second Indian for the day. Yeah. Let me flip it over. I don't want to wipe it too much. I'll clean it up here in a little bit. We'll get a date off on it. I don't have my toothbrush on me. So anyways, that's the second Indian for today. And I think I'm going to just come back and just stay to the left of this magnolia here. Work my way back and grid this area. And oh man, this equinox is really kicking it today. Let me show you. Right here was the Indian. That's the plug for the Indian scent I just dug. Swung my detector over one time. Check that beauty out. Man, how cool is that? What does that say? 20584. I'm not really sure what the I've seen other tokens with these numbers on them. I don't really know what they represent. Maybe an address or store number or something. That's really cool. So it's been a few minutes, but that's where the Indian and the token came from right there. And I've just been gridding back and forth this way. Check this out. I don't know if this is some sort of sash buckle or something, or what that is. I can't really tell. It looks like something would have went right there. I don't see any other marks where it would have had something attached. But that's really cool. Check it out. I just dug another buckle. The other one was right there. Man, this little spot. I don't know what was going on here. There's stuff everywhere. I'm guessing there was probably a store over here somewhere. You see that? There's like a foundation right there. And also right there. So there was buildings on both sides. We would be behind where those buildings would be. But man, I just dug that parasol slide, and you look down here, there's a toe tap. Literally 5 feet away. How cool is that? They would have wore that on the end of their shoes. I mean, these were around Civil War era time. I don't know how old this one is, but you put that on the end of your shoes just like you would a plate on your heel to keep them from wearing out. Really cool. So I've only taken about 10 steps since the toe tap. Check this out. This is 1941 at the bottom with the ID there. And it's I guess a dog tag? Protected against rabies with National Rabies Vaccine. Man, that's cool. That's the coolest dog tag I've ever found. Whew. Not gonna be here a whole lot longer. I'm gonna work this area for maybe another 30 minutes and we'll be out of here. Well, here's the finds for the day. Whole bunch of trash. I got all my clad mixed in there. I'll separate it later. I was just trying to get to the good stuff. Down here we got some just kind of random pieces of brass. That's actually a piece of a pocket knife that I dug up. It's just the end of it there. That's an old cap. It's called J.E. McBrady and Company. I looked up that company. They did medical supplies from 1900 to about 1920. So that's pretty cool. I'm not really sure what that was. I don't know if it's very, very sharp. These little nails, or whatever these are very sharp. Maybe a pin cushion or something? I don't know. Not a pin cushion. If you guys know what that is, please let me know. If you have any ideas, anything, I'd be interested in know what that is. And then up here, start on the left side, we dug two, I believe that's a buckle right there, so I would say 2 buckles today. Those were pretty cool. A harmonica reed. We got 2 Indian head cents, one 1891, one 1890. The backs look pretty good on them too. I haven't really done much cleaning on them other than scraping off a little bit of the dirt. I will advise you, do never ever put water on a copper coin. It's your coins, but it's just my advice. You'll lose all the detail. Got this really cool token here. I have to see if I can look it up. 20584. It may be just a general token, but that's token's probably in the best shape of any token I've ever found. Got the old dog tag here. protected against rabies with national rabies vaccine. This is 1941 on it. So that's really cool. A toe tap right here, showed you earlier in the, I don't know what that is. Thought it was pretty neat though. I didn't film this. It's some kind of pendant or something, maybe off of a suspender or something. I'm sure it's a clothing accessory, but it's pretty neat. It's really fragile. I almost broke it, so I have to be very careful with it. Got the old keyhole there. It's really cool. I have to find the key that goes along with it one day. The umbrella slide, or the old antique umbrella, and the little piece of brass there that was really cool.